Hello everyone, are you ready for the second one? 'Cause I sure am. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Let's Play of mine, which is Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest. I almost said it wrong, as most people did. But yeah, we're gonna get into this. This is continuing the Donkey Kong series, and this will be awesome. This is my favorite out of the whole series. And I'm gonna do it all legit. So I'm going to actually erase a file here. I did some practicing already. So we're gonna get this started. Let's get into it. There's no story, just like the other one, just like the first one. And they just throw you head first into it. So starting right off the bat, we're gonna go to Gangplank Galleon. We're gonna get started. So I'm gonna be running through this really quickly because like I said, this is the one I've played the most. I've played this one more than the first one, so that's basically your story right there. So yeah, I'll let you pause that and read it. But I'm gonna be flying through this, and like I mentioned in the first game when I played the first one, I'm gonna be comparing this one to the GBA version a lot because I mainly played the Game Boy Advance version of this game, and after coming to this game and playing it for a while, I noticed that there are tons of changes, like a lot of changes, and I will be getting all the bonus levels as well, and we'll be having a better time of that because I know where they all are compared to the first one where I kind of just assumed I knew where they all were. So then there are actually points to doing the bonus levels. You need all the Krem coins. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna really talk about the differences between the first two games, but there is one noticeable difference that I kind of highlighted in the first game. I wasn't really complaining about it, but I was pointing it out. It's like that barrel momentum thing where if you pick up a barrel and throw it in the first one, you descend and fall normally, like you just jumped regularly. But in this game, you stay in the air until you throw the barrel and then you fall. So I was way more used to that. And obviously the differences between the characters. So, but we're just gonna have a grand old time. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna make a bold statement. This will be the best gameplay of this game you see on this website. Okay? All right. You can quote me on that. It's gonna happen. So, but yeah, we're gonna get this done. I'm just so excited. I love this game. So. I plan to get a bunch of... Let's see, did we get that? Yeah, we did. Alright. I plan to get everything and try and do it as quickly as possible. I want to try and get the... do like one video or one world per video, but as I get into like world 4, I don't think I'll be able to because those levels are relatively long. So, but we're just gonna have a grand old time here, and I haven't even talked really about anything like focused on the gameplay, which is fine. But I just fly through these levels, just fly through them and get all the stuff. I like in this one, first, I guess you could say this is the first comparison, or to the Game Boy Advance version. In the Game Boy Advance version, you had to collect something, you had to collect golden feathers, and there's actually stuff up there in the Game Boy Advance version too. You have to collect golden feathers for Espresso's race or something. Because Espresso is not an animal buddy in this version, in the SNES version. He is completely absent. But in the Game Boy Advance one, they used him at Cranky's place. So Cranky's kind of useless in this game, but in that one, in the Game Boy Advance one, you can power up Espresso with feathers that you find in the levels. So they're kind of like the DK coins, which you saw me get in the first level. And then you can race him. You can race other Espressos and then win stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the difference. And then there's one other thing that I'll kind of get into later. But yeah, I'm just gonna fly through this game because, as I said, I love it. I love it so much. I remember I was gonna. Yeah, you should probably count how many times I say I remember because it's gonna happen a lot. But I remember when I first saw this game because I had played the original, the first Donkey Kong Country, and then I realized there was a second one. This was back, when there were like movie rental places. So I found it on the shelf, and I thought, oh my gosh, there is a second one, and I was so excited. And I remember renting it, and it came with a manual, but the problem was because the manual could be rented as well. Like a bunch of people had like colored on it and covered up a bunch of the writing. So I remember like all the writing and stuff like that, learning about the enemies and all the items and how much what was different from the first one and the story. That's when the story was in the manuals. So, but yeah, I mean, we only got it for like 3 days, so you couldn't really get that far. Monkey Museum. I thought it was just called Cranky's Place again, Cranky's Hut or something. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore Cranky because who cares? But yeah, I didn't get really far. I think I made it to like World 2 or something. So, and then once the Game Boy Advance version or the Game Boy Advance port came out, I made sure I got that, and that's where I was able to actually complete the game. Well, usually that's in the third treasure chest, but that's okay. We're making headway on this first world pretty well. I'm trying to go as fast as possible because I don't want to waste time. But you also don't want to screw up as well, which is very easy to do in this game, I've found. And it's funny because practicing, I never really thought I could get mad at Donkey Kong. That's totally not the case. I found myself getting pretty aggravated at certain bits. I don't need to go up there, do I? And I better stock up on lives because I found that I lose them a lot in this version. But the differences between the Game Boy Advance version and this version are like staggeringly obvious. But if you haven't played them, then they're really not that much of a difference. Oh, actually, there is a secret down there. I'm gonna jump down and get it. There we go. Get all these items. I don't think I'll really need the banana coins, but hey, they're there to get, so why not get them? Out of my way! Oh, I missed that balloon. Ugh. But the most notable thing that's probably the most different is the hitboxes on some of these enemies, especially the bees. The bees have ridiculously big hitboxes, and like, it's not like you can visualize them. But they have really big hitboxes in this game, and it can be really annoying. So, let's see, there we go. And I remember, actually, there's another time. There are 3 banana coins in the Game Boy Advance version on the other side of this target thing. That you can, if you had, like, Dixie Kong, you could fly over there. And Kong College, this is where you can save, so I'm going to do that. Why not? It's free for the first time, and then you get charged 2 coins after doing it again, so I'm gonna get out of here. So another difference is in the Game Boy Advance version, she gives you something called a photo album, and you can go around and various enemies will have a picture or like cameras on their heads, and when you kill them, you get their picture. So you had to, it was like another way to, it was like another thing you had to find in the level, as if you needed more. But you could fill up your photo album, and then once you filled up a full page, she would give you a DK coin. So there were a lot more DK coins. Oh, shoot. A lot more DK coins in the Game Boy Advance version than there were in this one. So, get away from me, Lockjaw. I'm gonna get on guard. And they did, like I said, they changed around the animal buddies and whatever. Like, for some reason, they gave On Guard and Ramby charging moves. I mean, Ramby, it makes sense, but On Guard, not really. But, whatever. What's done is done. And actually, my favorite animal buddy is in this game, too. So, let's go here. Oh, crap. They lure you away. They lure you astray, rather, with these bananas. Shoot. I don't remember. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I'm not losing this bonus level. That wouldn't fit my claim that I made earlier. There we go. There it is. Charge into it. Gotta make it epic. So once I get, and I'll be doing, I'm not gonna save up all the Creme coins and then do the bonus levels that they need, or that you use to that you unlock when you use the Creme coins. Jeez. I'm gonna just do them as soon as I get 15 Creme coins. Why not? Why wait, right? All right, there we go. Get rid of On Guard. Halfway. All right, we gotta fly. Oh, jeez. As soon as I do that, of course, I get hit. And I get hit again. It's nice. Perfect. Fantastic. Oh gosh, these starfish. I hate these things. They put lockjaws by On Guard just to screw you over. Alright, get out of here. Oh boy. Alright, so the DK coin is actually going to be up here. You have to dash for it because otherwise the water goes lower and you can't get it. So I'm going to go over here. Follow this track of bananas. And I always thought it was funny how they made On Guard go on land. I always thought that was kind of clever. I don't know why I did that. I'm just gonna, whatever. Stop wasting time. I'm at 10 minutes, so we have 2 more levels. We get introduced into another animal buddy on this one. This snake, okay, this snake on this version, this is essentially replacing Winky from the first one, the frog. So you get a snake. In this version, this snake controls really, really awkward, just like Winky, actually. In the Game Boy Advance version, they made him control way better. Like they made it more noticeable how that charges up. In this, you'll probably see me fail with it in a later level. If you've played this game, you'll probably know what level I'm talking about. But I really like the idea of the snake. I just wish he was made better, I guess. But he's definitely not as awkward as Winky is. So, but he's still pretty awkward. Cool idea. Just questionable execution. But what do I know, right? I'm just gonna... Is there a bonus level? No, that's just Chloe. Get rid of him. I've actually seen... I haven't seen speedruns of the first game. I've seen speedruns of this game, and boy, are they impressive. It was awesome seeing that. Maybe there's a rope up there that I kind of want to get, but I don't want to miss anything. Oh, shoot. I wanted to kill that beat. But yeah, watching speedruns of this game is really impressive. Like, they'll be going through walls and finding barrels that are hidden and crazy stuff. But what, which one? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember what the bonus levels are. Keep going in between the ropes. Oh, get it. There we go. All right, 5 more, and then we'll get our first bonus level. Oh, wait, there isn't a bonus level in this world. I forgot. There's only the bonus levels start in World 2, which is actually my favorite world out of all. It has one relatively annoying level, but other than that. See, and as you can see this little mask thing up here, in the Game Boy Advance version, there is a Click-Clack, which is one of those beetles. That's where you get his picture. So you can, there should be a hook that appears when I jumped up there to kind of show you. There would be a hook that appears, and you can get up there and kill that Click-Clack. Funky Flight's kind of the same thing in the first game where you can fly to different places. And we're at our first boss. Crow. I'm gonna switch to Diddy. And in the Game Boy Advance version, Funky actually has a mini game where you can fly his little plane around and do certain missions. It's actually a really, really cool idea. I liked it. Some of them can be really, really difficult, but I think it was a really cool idea. And the music for it is really, really awesome. Well, in this, he's just a simple transportation thing. Probably because of size, but that's okay. We're doing really well. Let's get rid of this guy. I can only imagine it'll take a turn for the worse later. Eggs. Oh, nice. Sometimes there's a little bit of RNG in this boss, and you can't really determine which eggs will like stay on the mast where you can pick them up. But yeah, there's our first world. So I'm gonna end it off right here, and I will see you next. How did we do in first world? Nice, 100%. So I'll see you guys in Crocodile Cauldron, which is my favorite level, or favorite world. And thanks for watching, and get ready for a really fun ride. See ya.